Hey, what's on? Hey, what's going on, FHT ProTeam? Welcome to the week of 10/29/18. We are going on the same schedule here. We got 5 days a week of lifting. We got those 2 energy systems days. We're gonna be shifting some of the dynamic effort work this week. So I wanna spend some time on our max effort lifts and our dynamic effort lifts to make sure that we're dialing these in correctly. So day 1 is dynamic effort bench press. The variation that we have is the fat bar bench press with chains and bands. So if you guys have the blue bands, use those and use light chains on those. If you don't have the chains, just use the bands. And if you don't have the fat bar, make sure that you put fat grips on. And I'd really like to see a false grip on the barbell here, making sure that you, again, crank down on your hands. Make sure to neutralize that wrist position before you get in. What we're doing here is 12 doubles, and we're going rapid eccentric to rapid concentric. Boom, boom. That's what it should look like. Day 2, max effort lower body lift. We're going with the conventional barbell deadlift from the floor if you have the capabilities, and we're gonna go with some heavy ass chains for accommodating resistance loading. Let's go through that and make sure that we get pristine form off the ground if you can do so. Use small blocks or use a little bit off the rack if you guys can't get down to that floor-based deadlift position with the neutral spine. Day 3 is going to be aerobic energy systems development. What we're doing here is just doing a little bit more work on the bike, a little bit less work with the loaded walking, and we're going to be keeping those bodyweight calf raises in there because the perfect time to do some bodyweight calf work is directly after we've had constant tension with the walking gait mechanism happening with those loaded walks. Day 4 is going to be our max effort upper body. We're going to do the slight decline fat bar bench press with a pause. Make sure we are pausing at the chest for a full second. Let me repeat that. Pause at the chest for a full second and drive back up. I don't want you guys to cheat this one. The method that we're using here is a paused rep. So make sure that we're pausing, make sure that you have a slight decline angle with 2 plates under the foot of the bench, and let's get some pristine reps in here for some max effort work. Day 5, we're doing dynamic effort squat. We're going in with a wider stance. So everything that I teach is about optimizing the stance to fit you. What I want you to play with here is to take that optimal stance and go about 2 inches wider than usual. What the 2 inches wider than usual will do will bias the glutes and the adductors just a little bit more, get us so we can move straight up using the posterior chain as a driving mechanism. We're doing 10 sets of 3 here. Boom, 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 fast eccentric. Make sure that you guys are sitting your asses on the box, rocking back and driving straight up here. Be explosive as possible. Day 6, dynamic effort deadlift. We're going with a hybrid sumo deadlift with chains. Put the chains right in the middle of the bar, and if you have the ability to get 2 to 3 chains on, so like 60 pounds, that would be perfect. If you guys don't have the chains, you're going with bands per usual. A blue band will work perfectly here with those JRX bands. So we're going with 18 singles at 30 seconds. So we're gonna be getting more work in here in less time compared to last week. We're gonna be ending the week here with day 7, anaerobic energy systems development. We're going 7 times through this complex, going alternating step rope, jump rope. We're going crab reach, explosive lateral bound. Really make sure that you're getting explosive and catching that bounding jump. And then incline treadmill sprint before we get in and do some accentuated eccentric calf work. All right, guys, see you next week.